what we have here is a 3-tiered area, really.
Correct.
Right, and this is phase 2.5 almost. Or
it might be 4 or 5 at this point, but okay, yeah.
So in this upper area, we have our raised structure that's going to be built. We have the home, and we have the retaining wall, which is part of phase 2 or 3 or whatever that was.
Correct.
Now you designed in some amphitheater seating.
We did.
And then a lower circular area.
We did.
So we took it and broke it out, didn't we? We took it and broke this one big project into 3 smaller projects. So we have the upper patio area, right, which we have the house and we have the wall and all that kind of stuff. And we broke that out so that we have all the stakes, what we call a staking plan.
Correct.
So stake 1 and stake 2 represent where our pavement is going to hit the foundation wall of the house. Now we have BM written up here, that's the benchmark.
Exactly.
And we're using the man door, right, the threshold.
We're using the threshold. So our benchmark is 0. The reason we call that 0 is it never moves. So if we need to come out, if a stake gets busted, if we move this, whatever, we can restake off that staking plan after excavation. It doesn't matter because our 0 is the same.
That's right.
That's the whole point.
We're not going to actually have our pavement hit 0, are we?
No, we're going at minus 0.5, minus a half an inch, because the last thing you want to do is bring the pavers right up to the sill.
That's right.
It's a terrible idea. You don't do it with decks, you don't do it with pavers, you don't do
We
it
have
with...
a freestyle susceptible climate, a defrost line, we have snow in this environment, and we're also going to level across that wall because you don't want to go up and down those steps with a 1-inch pitch, stepping down here 6 inches, stepping down there 7. So all this is going to be level, and I see that we've got a drain drawn in here, all pitched over to that drain, and then eventually out to the environment, which is cool. Now we've taken that drawing and we put it onto a grading plan. So all our existing conditions are marked. You see drain for number 8, the 8th stake. You see our finished grade at 0 minus a half, which you just mentioned, top of base and bottom of excavation. So we know exactly how much we're going to dig from this job. So what I did, I think this is going to be very helpful. We have the drawing of the upper area and the grading schedule, the middle area, the grading schedule, the upper area, and the grading schedule for the team. But I took it a step further and I made you a job jacket.
Thank you.
So you can give this to the guys.
I most certainly will.
And we can go out there together. We can shoot the existing conditions
I'd love to do
and
that.
get this job started.
Sounds excellent.
Great.
Thanks,
Come on, let's go out
Let's
there.
do it.
Ready?
All right.
So we're at the point of our project where we need to get our layout done. All the utilities have been marked.
Yes.
We just got to kind of paint out that perimeter.
Correct.
How would you kind of start a project like this?
We need to find a center point that we can pull off of. Because this has a coliseum or a true circle in it, we need to find the center of that circle and then we can extrapolate everything out from there.
Perfect, let's do it.
Let's do it. So the way we did that, grab that and then go back and make sure you hold that point for me, please.
So you're 32 off that corner of the house.
And 30 feet off that
corner
of the wall. So we have
of the
fixed
wall.
points. So we cross our tape measures right there. There's 30 and 32, you see?
Okay, yep.
Okay, and then I go ahead to here. This is important because this is how we're going to extrapolate that circle and get us exactly where we need to be.
And that circle's the amphitheater set of steps.
Correct.
Down to the lower landing.
Correct.
Okay, so our entire layout is based on this point.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to mark everything off of that, paint the entire area out.
So the initial visit, I show up, I bring my zip level, which is this tool here. This allows me to figure out from my benchmark or my 0, which is the basement floor, how much higher or lower any particular point is. So this is really great because what this lets me do is it lets me prove to the client while I'm here what the actual necessities are. So do they need a wall or do they not need a wall?
Okay.
And it's at 0.
Boom, 0, yeah?
Exactly.
That's your benchmark.
That's my benchmark.
That never changes, whether this concrete pad's here or not. So now you will walk around the site and get other...
Whatever elevations.
Show me another one.
So let's take a walk. And right now, this is coming in at right around mine's 13.0. When it beeps, it hits it. So I'm about 13 inches lower here than I am there. So we're going to have a cut line here because we have to go deeper.
There's a lot of ways to do this.
There are.
One of the ways that I've learned to do it is with an optical transit and a tape measure.
Okay.
Can you have a Sharpie with you?
I sure do.
Can you give me a mark there on the door?
I can. How about I go right at the bottom of the handle, Pete?
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
Now I have a tape measure. The tape measure is 4 inches long, okay? So I know I need to add 4 inches to whatever number I get. So once I drop my tape measure down, I've got an optical transit. It does have a focus to it. And I'm going to shoot that mark you gave me. Okay, right at that point, I'm at 48 inches. So plus 4, I'm at 52. Now I can move up and shoot that exact same mark on the house. Catch the mark. And now I'm at 42. So plus 4 is 46. So the difference between 46 and my other measurement is the change in grade along that mark.
6 inches.
So I can, I can go around this site, shoot all my points, put this back in my pocket and move along.
Very
now,
cool.
The best and most accurate system is to use a laser level. We have our tripod set up. This is a handheld receiver. Once I powered it on, I can hold down the benchmark button and it will project the laser. You can see it down there on that threshold.
I see it right now.
And it will get me a benchmark. Once that's done, I set it, and now I can use my points right here, and I can move anywhere along this site.
Very cool.
Takes a few minutes to set up, but this is much more accurate.
The most accurate way to do it.
I hold the button, it's going to give me the distance measurement, the grade measurement between my benchmark and this point, and that is 4 inches and 1/8 of an inch.
And that's amazingly efficient.
Amazingly efficient and accurate. So now my crew can come in, get it excavated, haul out the right amount of material, bring in the right amount of base, not waste a lot of trucking time and a lot of over excavation, which can cost us money.
Well, let's mark it out. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Come on, guys, let's mark it out.
Okay, let's finish the staking plan. Our upper area is staked. Our amphitheater seating is staked. Let's get, we're on stake 17. Let's get that stake in. Okay, here's our steps. You have line collars, great.
do.
Why don't you get me one here? Okay. Right, that one's gonna be level with.
Let's see where we're at.
Okay.
I'm gonna loosen her up. A little lower, a little higher.
Okay, just perfect. Man, that was almost right on. Good. Now, I just put one on very loose there, because we know there's 18 inches of drop here, right? Based on our rise and run. We're using the Mini Creta architectural.
Yes, we are.
And the architectural cap.
Yep, the 3-inch,
Right, so we have 6-inch steps, 3 of them 18 inches of drop. So just drop that pin down to that lower area.
Okay, how's
now,
that?
we used a laser level and a stick to get those pins set. And sometimes that's easy because it's easy to work from those pins. We could have also used the handheld unit and just shot that down. Bang right on.
Beautiful.
I'm good.
Yep.
Right, so it works exactly the same way.
Very
now
good.
our upper area is already set up. So we're staked, we've got our line collars in, and our string lines are up. Now we put them 6 inches above finished grade of pavement. So they're really out of our way, really, as we're working. There's our drain, right? So we're gonna pitch this entire area level on the perimeters, right? Because we have this here.
And we have the threshold of the basement
Threshold, and over there.
we have the steps coming off of our new deck and porch.
So we're gonna pitch everything into that drain. Run down with what type of a pipe?
We're gonna use SDR35, and we're gonna transition all of these tie-ins from a 4-inch to a 6-inch before it goes out to a gabion basket. So we minimize
just kind of a riprap area.
It's riprap.
Keep from
it's a Class B
erosion.
riprap.
That's perfect. So that's going to tie into the drain that's here. So we don't have any water sheeting over these steps. Right, we don't want that.
No, we do
it's
not.
still a retaining wall. It just happens to be in the shape of a set of steps. So level on the perimeters, drain to that area. All we have to do is get the rest of our collars in on this amphitheater seating, and then we can finish the lower landing.
We sure can.
Let's do it.
All right.